Jannik Sinner absolutely demolishes Daniil Medvedev in the semi-finals of the Miami Open. This was one-way traffic, and I'm not sure what was happening with Daniil Medvedev in this match. There was none of this. Or this.
Daniil. No, but don't do that. Don't do that.
Daniil looked clueless. He didn't look like he had an answer for anything today, and there was a lack of passion, a lack of creativity, and he's now lost 5 in a row to Jannik Sinner. So let's get stuck into this. It has just finished. It was Jannik Sinner, the victor, in 1 hour and 9 minutes. I mean, just a complete domination. 6-1, 6-2. The first set was over in, well, it seemed like next to no time. It was only 33 minutes. And you can see the stats on the screen tell a story. Daniil, 3 winners, 12 unforced errors. Jannik, 7 winners, 6 unforced errors. But they just seemed like a golf in class. And not just in tennis, in confidence. Just the whole on-court aura of both players, just clear to see. Jannik Sinner been getting better and better as the tournament goes on. And I feel that Daniil Medvedev, I'm not sure if he's growing at all in these matches against Jannik Sinner. I feel like mentally he's being crushed. I thought he may be able to even win a set in my preview. How stupid was I? I still thought Sinner would win the match because I thought that overall mentally he would be the stronger player. This rivalry is going to be 6-all soon because I don't see how Daniil Medvedev defeats Jannik Sinner right now. The way he plays his game style, it's like today he was trying something like he tried in the Australian Open final, but it just wasn't successful at all. He knows he needs to play more aggressively against Jannik Sinner to be able to beat him, but in trying to do that, he has to come way inside the court, and by coming way inside the court, he is just so exposed. Jannik Sinner's shots are so much stronger, and he's so much more used to playing in that sort of more close quarters as well. Daniil's not. He likes to be all the way back to play his tennis, but that doesn't work either against Jannik Sinner. I mean, Daniil's got to do something to change his game if he's going to even think about challenging the likes of Alcaraz or Sinner in the future, I think. Their game styles are too powerful, and even Daniil's serve wasn't really there today. Jannik Sinner, on the other hand, looked incredible. He's been getting better as the tournament progresses. He's been just clean hitting. Daniil just doesn't have an answer for him. This is the problem. The backhand down the line. We say Daniil has one of the strongest, most consistent backhands on the tour. I think Jannik's up there now. I feel like the backhand to backhand rallies, Sinner can sit in there with him. He didn't really care. There was nothing really that was bothering Jannik Sinner today. I think the only thing that would have defeated Sinner today is Jannik Sinner himself. And his confidence is so high that even when he faces break points, he's one of the best at saving them. He saves break points so easily, it seems, these days, that even when he's down 15-40, 30-40, he just fires big serves in. He has a game plan to be able to get himself out of situations. I don't know what game plan Daniil Medvedev has moving forward to maybe even challenge someone like Jannik Sinner. It has to be a complete game plan change, and like they were saying in the commentary, maybe he needs to implement the style that he does, this aggressive style, from the start of the tournament. Why are you only implementing it against certain players? It's never going to come naturally then, and unfortunately it showed today. And Jannik Sinner plays the same style every time he plays, and look how consistent he is. And this was just a complete whitewash. I mean, Daniil's got to be so disappointed with this. It just seemed like a lack of passion. The crowd started booing at one point. They thought that he was giving up. I don't think he was giving up. I just think he ran out of answers. Didn't know where to go. Just had in his mind, how many more times am I going to lose to Jannik Sinner in a row? And it's probably going to be the same the next time he goes on court, unless he does something in the in-between period but before they next play. And I hope they don't play on a clay court, because I think they're probably going to go a similar way to today's match, if I'm perfectly honest. Let's have a look. I mean, after Sinner taking the first set, this is Daniil's return position. I mean, you just can't. I saw him returning some of these serves. I couldn't even see him on the camera. Where was he? He's off the court so far that, yeah, I mean, it's just very disappointing. It was supposed to be touted as an amazing semi-final. It was Jannik Sinner's easiest match of the whole tournament. And that's just styles make matches. But like the big three say here, Medvedev's ground stroke technique will continue to hold him back against Alcaraz and Sinner. There's no way round it. He has to change something. He has to come closer to be able to play against the likes of these players. And he did play aggressively in some points, but it's just not consistent enough. And today, it just showed. And this is his coach in the stands saying, this is the Medi fans are watching him play Sinner right now. Yeah, like, what's going on? We saw Medvedev shrugging a lot, like volley in the net. That even at the point where he hit a drive volley long and the crowd started booing. It was not a good day at the office for Daniil. Let's put it that way. We've got some more tweets here saying Sinner's dismantling of Medvedev here is eerily similar to Alcaraz's performance in last year's Indian Wells final. Both of these matches, Medvedev has been mercilessly exposed. The top three are very clearly pulling themselves away from the pack. Sadly for Daniil, it looks like that. I didn't think that Daniil's mental side of his game was going to be a part of his weakness, but it seems like that is becoming a thing at the moment. And I know we're focusing a lot on Daniil here. We should be focusing more on Jannik and how well he's playing, but this is just the way it is. Jannik Sinner's that good right now. We keep on singing the praises. I don't need to keep singing them. We all know he's that good. Just need the other players to try and counter it somehow, to try and win some sets against him. Just wasn't going anyway close today. And we've got another tweet here, and the number 4, Jannik Sinner has 4 ATP top 5 wins in 2024. It's the 4th under-23 player to claim 4 wins in the opening 3 months of a season since Bjorn Borg, Miroslav Messier and Andy Murray since 1973. Good company that he's in there, I would agree. And here's some more stats. 5 consecutive against Daniil. 4th Masters final. 3rd final in Miami. 21-1 in 2024. 3rd final out of 4 events played in 2024. The current Superman of tennis. Nothing more to say. I agree totally. This kid is the real deal. He's a slam champion now. He's playing like a slam champion. The way that we saw him get beaten in Indian Wells, I thought that was really impressive that Alcaraz made changes. See, if you make changes, you might be able to beat Jannik Sinner. Wasn't to be Alcaraz's tournament because Dimitrov seems to have his number right now. But this is just how crazy tennis is. If you don't make the adjustments, then you're not going to be able to beat the player. And Daniil's 5 out of 5 losses in the last 5 matches against Sinner. And it should be noted, he's the only player to have ever defeated Daniil Medvedev 5 consecutive times. Goes without saying. Something needs to change. But Jannik Sinner is not one of them. But that's my post-match reaction to Jannik Sinner absolutely destroying Daniil Medvedev in the semi-final. He's through to the final yet again. Let me know your thoughts about this match in that comment section below. I want to hear what you have to think about this match because this is up for debate. Was it just Sinner was too good? Was it Daniil too bad? Or was it a mixture of the both? Or do you think I'm being too harsh on Daniil today? Let me know your thoughts. And if you haven't already, smash a like, subscribe, and join us for more Miami Open action coming up all this weekend.